MarketWatch says that investing in the S&P 500 fund might be more risky than the internet bubble, and even Michael Burry says beware of investing in index funds because it's a bubble that's going to burst. That's why in this video I want to break down what's actually going on. A fund is when you're investing into a basket of stocks. So whether it's an index fund, a mutual fund, an ETF, they all work kind of the same way like this, where you could go out and invest in the McDonald's stock. If you go onto whatever stock brokerage you're using and you enter in this ticker symbol MCD, you can buy one share of the McDonald's corporation. Or if you didn't want to buy just one stock, you can buy a fund that gives the exposure to tens of stocks, hundreds of stocks, maybe even thousands of stocks, which could include stocks like McDonald's, and it can include Apple, and it can include Google, and it can include many, many other companies. Like there are funds that give you exposure to the S&P 500, the 500 largest companies in the stock market. Concern number one is the concentration of money. So we just talked about the S&P 500. Well, these 7 companies in the S&P 500, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Nvidia, Meta, and Tesla, these 7 companies make up by weight approximately 33% of the S&P 500. And these other 493 companies make up the other 2/3 of the S&P 500. In fact, Nvidia by itself makes up about 7% of the entire S&P 500.